Alright guys, so this is our new segment. It's called The Art of War. It's deck profiles. We'll give explanations to each card we're running in the deck to the best of our ability. And yeah, so our first one is gonna be Gladiator Beast. So let me know what you guys think, and here we go. 3 Test Tigers. Pretty much a staple in the Gladiator Beast deck, and just gives you all that special summoning goodness. Ungale gives me access to the extra deck. Gladiator Beast used to run Shrink, so this card works just perfect because it's got its own built-in Shrink. And the main reason is because it kills Stardust Dragon by itself, and that's always a good thing. Airbellum, Rescue Catable, hand control, access to extra deck. Pretty much tells you right there why. Rescue Cat gives you access to test Tiger Sam Knight combos, or double test if you already have Gladiator Beast on the field, and gives you access to like Airbellum and Test Tiger for Goyo or another level 6 and so forth. 2 Sam Knight pretty much states themselves, their Gladiator Beast, their foily, their Rescue Catable, which is always good. Gives you those great combos that you love so much. The Steel Wall of the deck. Just one though. Good for putting on the defense. If they don't know what you're playing, you set it, they're going to attack it, and your combo's going to begin. Pretty much. 1 Secutor. Some Gladiator Beast players like it, some don't. I run more of a control build, so I can pull this off a lot more often than others can. And it just gives me huge combos when I pull it off. It pretty much allows me to win the game in a sense. So, 2 Request. Pretty much amazing. Gives you +1s left and right, and even +2s at times when you can go like and tag into 2 of them with Secutor and everything. 1600, good attack. Works if you run an extra attack, level 4, War Chariot Abuse, and gives me back +1s that I can use with Respite. 1-for-1 monster removal, always great. And well, just helps deal with Armor Master and such. Staple. In Gladiator Beast decks, it's a staple. Gives you access to Geyseris, which is usually your boss monster in a sense for winning the game, your key player, your MVP and such. And it's a wing beast if you run the extra attack way and so forth. 1 Darius. My build only runs 1, some run 2. It's personal preference really. I don't really pull off its effect that much and such, so yeah. The tank of the deck. Pretty much just there for its beat stick ability. Drop that and one other guy off of Geyseris. Never drop 2. Never, unless you already know they've already used their brain control, because it just turns out bad from there. So yeah, that's the monsters. Here's the spells. Staple, no explanation needed. MST, no explanation needed. Plus with Royal Oppression around, it sucks not to have it. My Body is a Shield. Great tech card. Pretty much needed in Gladiator Beast now that Solemn's down to 1, and it's Royal Oppression Hate. 2 Proving Ground. Gives me access to Best Area when I need it if I want to have a Geyseris combo going. Lets me search out guys just to shuffle back with Respite, and I can search out Lucaria if I need a beat stick or hop for a defense. Or Secutor if I happen to have a Test Tiger in my hand for the Secutor combo. 2 Respect. Most Gladiator Beast players you probably know don't run this card. Like I said, I run a slower build. I can play this a lot more often. And the pluses are just awesome, especially when you go quest. Get back anything just to Respite it back in deck. It just gives you access to the cards you need when you need it. And I highly suggest testing the card out if you want to test my build or whatever, because it works too well not to test, at least. 3D Fissure. Pretty much the whole idea of my build. Love the card. it works too well against the mainstream decks nowadays to not run it. Hurts Zombie, hurts Bayou Turbo, hurts Light Sworn, can even hurt the mirror match if they're running the Prisma build, and so forth. It just slows down the game enough for me to pull off the combos I need. Like, you play as against Light Sworn, they pretty much cry, in a sense. Especially if you can protect it. Blackwing, or Bayou Turbo, they won't play their cards unless they can destroy this card, or they happen to have a Burial, but that's only if they really want to waste the Burial like that, and so forth. And 3 Book of Moon. In my opinion, needed. Definitely needed in the deck, especially I don't run a lot of defensive traps, so, and I don't run any defensive spells like Smashing Ground or Fissure, side deck. So I found this is needed. Stops Light Swarm from milling unless they have Arcus up. Stops Bayou from special summons from swarming if you do it on the first monster. And it just helps too much not to run, in my opinion, 3. So that's the spells. Traps. 1 Wabku. I had to drop it. I was originally running 2, but I had to drop 1 for a certain card that you'll see coming up as a trap. I'm trying it out just to see if it works or not. I think it's going to, but right now it's down to 1. It's pretty much going to stay at 1. It might go up to 2, but I might just go up to 2 my bodies if that's the case. Staple and Gladiator Beast, no explanation needed. Definitely a staple in Gladiator Beast. I admit 1 may seem pointless to some people, but think about it this way. It's 1, when you come across it, it's less, at least you're only cutting your life points in half once. And when you come across it, people aren't going to expect it now, where they used to always expect you to have Solemn down, so. 3 War Chariot. I abuse this card with a quest and Respite whenever I have double in my hands and such, or if I need the extra draw cards and so forth. And with all the effects going around nowadays that can pretty much, screw you over, it's necessary to have 3. And with Solomon down to 1 now, and nobody running Dark Bribe, this card pretty much does not get negated, so in my opinion it's a must, since it doesn't cost you anything. Pure Control. I love Control, love this card. I've loved it since it first came out. I've run it in pretty much every deck I've ever ran, except for like Diamond Dew Turbo, because, well, who would? I may love the card, but I'm not crazy, right? So yeah, no explanation besides that needed. Here's the new card I've been trying out, Malevolent Catastrophe. I hate Royal Oppression and I hate Skill Drain. They seem to come around a lot lately, so why not run a card that can kill them both in 1 shot? So, like I said, I'm trying it out. If it doesn't work out, I'll drop this card for either another in my body or back to 2 Wabakus. But for right now, trying this card out. It's always been in my side deck and always worked quite well when I sided in, so you never know. And Trento. No explanation needed, really. Stops all that swarm and so forth. So yeah, so that's the deck. Pretty much fusions are just 3 Gyzarus, 2 Heraclenos. I have the extra deck, but it's not determined yet what the other 10 cards are going to be. So right now, I'm just, pondering, thinking type thing. So yeah, so let me know, rate, subscribe, and enjoy. Alright, peace out guys.